Top 10 Roblox Jojo Games for 2021, Jojo's Bizarre Adventures. What's up guys, are you wondering about the best Jojo games to play as this year comes to a close? Well, no worries, as in today's video, we'll be going over the top 10 Roblox Jojo games for 2021. Before we begin, if you like the content, please consider subscribing to our channel by clicking the subscribe button down below. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 1. Sakura Stand. Sakura Stand is a free in-development road combat game. Because the arrows as well as fruit are free in the game, you don't have to grind as much as you might think. This means you can always reset your ability. You can even be a stand or a Hammond user at any point in this game. Similar to part 1, you can even become a vampire, and you can own Requiem stands, which are quite cool. The terrain is short, but it more than makes up for it with its vast material, making this a fantastic second game. Number 2. Stands Unknown. It's an unnamed generic fighting game in which you can always farm for stands. What makes this game great is you can always do trade and a lot more using the trade commands, and the store also offers different stands. The game is low poly-ish, but it's quite big for what it has to offer, and there are various gears in this game that you can always use to defeat your enemies. Number 3. Generic game. As the name implies, this is a very generic game, and as you might have guessed, it's yet another fighting game where you can obtain arrows in order to take your stance and fight. There's not much else I can say about this game aside from the generic gameplay, which is quite similar to most of the games on the list, but at least this game is honest about it. What it can offer, which is I believe something that we should all strive for in games. Number 4. Troublesome Battlegrounds 2. This arena fighting game is similar to the preceding 3 games, but it has more game types, such as trading mode, ranked mode, and private mode. There's always casual play, which you can acquire from normal mode, and there are 10 canon characters available for purchase. Each character has 6 distinct skills, 5 of which are the primary sources of power, and 1 of which is a burst or ultimate ability. Number 5. Stan Universe. It's an open world adventure game. Due to its excellent sound effects and decent voice lines, Stan's Universe stands out among most of the titles on our list. The game has the same gameplay as the majority of games on our list, but it also has gangs, which are actual groups. The game includes regular clothing and stands, as well as daily challenges and rewards that may be accumulated over time. Number 6. Project. This isn't something new, but the Project is a free roam game and there are a lot of them. I'm not sure what's up with these free roam games, but they don't seem to be very RPG-like to me. In any case, each stand has about 25 standard levels, and certain moves require completion of these levels in order to unlock them. It's a fun game with a lot of replayability because of its randomization, which might provide different results each time you play. Number 7. In Another Time. This is a work in progress at the moment. Most of the games on this list occasionally use non-canon characters as part of the collaboration or to attract more players, but this game illustrates that it's okay to produce a canon game that's decent and playable at best, according to its developer. Number 8. End the Game. It's a strange name for a game, but given the popularity of the program, it's not that strange. The game is a scripted fighting game in which you can choose a pre-programmed stand and battle number 9 insane for as long as you want. This game is yet another marvel of the adventure and fighting game genres. It's currently in alpha and will be released soon. It is a standard layout with questing, a stat system, prestige levels, and trading. Number 9. Project Stands 2. The goal of the game is to acquire as many stands as possible and to maximize your score. Whether it's a rare stand or one you've gotten a million times, the game takes delight in putting in the effort, which pays off big time, especially for such a superb free roam fighting game with so much material. As you might expect from the genre, it's jam-packed with information. Although I must add, the map on which the game is situated is very tiny, making the game a little easier to navigate if you're looking for a quick game. Number 10. Eyes of Heaven. Eyes of Heaven is a 3D action brawler with tag team features set in vast arenas inspired by the Jojo's Bizarre Adventure manga's location. Players can choose one character to control in a large environment, as well as a second character to fight the opposition team in a 2v2 conflict, which can be controlled by either a CPU or a second human player. Certain matchups offer unique combo strikes like the dual combos and dual heat attacks, which provide no visible bonuses or advantages in battle. How do you get all the stands? In your Bizarre Adventure and so much more in the JoJo universe, there are a number of stands. Parts 3 to 7 are used in this game, as there are no Jojolian lion stands in-game yet. So to gain a stand, use a stand arrow with at least Worthiness 1. However, Worthiness 2 is ideal because it ensures that you'll not turn to stone, die, or lose your arrow. Stands from the Steel Ball Run universe, on the other hand, necessitate the use of the item Ribcage of the Saint's Corpse, as well as the achievement of Worthiness V for an assured chance of not dying, turning to stone. When rolling a stand with a skin variant, you can use the pity system, a lucky arrow, or get extremely lucky to roll a skin. Based on the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime series, Stan's Awakening is an updated and better version of the Roblox game A Bizarre Day modded. Stands are special manifestations that players can use to battle foes in Roblox Stan's Awakening, and this guide will show you how to gain all of them. Many regular stands can be gained automatically, but when they're combined, they can form rare and unique stands with incredible abilities. All arrow and item stands, as well as their combinations and odds of dropping, are listed below. Roblox Project Star players must find a stand arrow in order to get a stand. Every 5 minutes, a random drop of stand arrows will appear around the map. Why do people love Bizarre Adventure games? With hundreds of chapters compiled in 127 volumes, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has undoubtedly lasted a long time, first appearing serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump in 1987, and then the monthly magazine Ultra Jump in 2005. Despite the fact that other serialized manga titles have fallen out of favor over the years, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has a devoted following. Part of the reason for this is the man's ability to reinvent itself based on a regular basis. Whereas most manga and comic book stories may focus on a single character or a group of heroes, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure covers several generations of the Joestar family. As a result, each of the 8 story arcs introduces readers to a brand new cast of people, with some fan favorites returning in supporting roles, who are coping with brand new difficulties, frequently in a brand new locale. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was a big success as a manga, with over 100 million copies sold worldwide. Fans, like any excellent manga, were eager for an anime adaptation. In 1993, a 13-episode original video animation, OVA, was released, skipping several of the early plot arcs, although some prequel episodes were eventually produced. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Phantom Blood 2007, a feature anime film based on the manga's first arc, was released in theaters. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was turned into a TV anime series in 2012. This anime received positive feedback from fans who said it was authentic to the original manga series while still featuring a contemporary art style. The animation energized and extended the audience, which understood that the anime adaptation had plenty of stories to adapt for new and old fans thanks to the abundance of content from the long-running manga. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has a devoted fanbase similar to Marvel Comics who've been clamoring for a faithful adaptation of their favorite stories in other media. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure will undoubtedly be around for a long time, with so many plot arcs yet to be explored. And I know that people will always love these games and more to come. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel right now by clicking the subscribe button below and comment below to let us know what you want to see next. New Roblox videos are uploaded every other day. See you on the next video.